Oh, so defeat. Yeah. Yeah. Oh! Yeah. Damn, turn off. Hello? Is this thing on? Anybody here? Anybody here? Anybody here? Ghost pepper and chili oil? Chili oil? Chili oil? Chili oil? Wait, we got to turn my lights on. Oh, okay, wait. Nah, I kind of like this though. Damn, I probably need less lighting. I'm kind of chopped today. Look. Damn. Look like I've been rolling around on carpet. Look at my head. I need a haircut. If anybody wants to fund that, just let me know. Yay! Do I even need that light on? Probably not, huh? Yeah. Let's let it look a little natural today. Sheesh. Still cute though. Okay. Does that look good? Yeah, we're gonna go with a little natural lighting today. Oh, goodness. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing today. It's kind of hard finding news because right now there's a whole lot of stuff going on that has nothing to do with like general media, general news, general all of that. So it's kind of hard to, I'm trying to find some places that keep up with the keeping ups, so I'm able to actually talk about different stuff. But I do got a couple Instagram videos that I was looking at that I want to talk about. One of them, are they anime related? Let me see. I think one of them is anime related, but I mean, again, I don't want to just bore y'all to death with just anime stuff. So I do have something that's like dating related, because I am a guru with that, just in case y'all didn't know. So it's two videos in particular. The rest of the stuff, ain't nothing going on. But one of them is about Boruto, which I really want to talk about because people really like Boruto, but in a different way. I think Boruto is a very odd title, and I'm gonna get into that because it's a lot wrapped up in that. And then one thing is, it's like a reaction kind of to, not really a reaction, but it's kind of like a little piggyback off of a conversation about nice guys and dating and what does it mean to be a nice guy and stuff like that? Because I think people get it kind of fucked up sometimes because it's kind of hard to really understand, like men's place in dating today because, don't look at me. It's kind of hard to like understand men's place in dating today because of the everything's changing. Of course, you got a lot of political stuff going on right now that's like, really heavy on people's minds and hearts right now. But at the same time, we got a whole lot of social changes that are constantly happening, over and over and over and over and over again. And so it's really hard to like, for men and women, I assume, like to, really find your place, in this world, both like in your career, but also, socially and personally and stuff like that. So, like I know I've definitely experienced that and seen that in other people. And I think that's a big conversation for men in general is just understanding really what to do, what's good, what's not good to do. Like, because I know sometimes mentally it feels like you are like in a minefield, you're trying to like navigate what not to do more than finding a path of what's appropriate to do and how you can sort of be yourself, but at the same time be, just, not have to worry about like social confines. You know what I mean? You're not constantly worried about like, oh, if I say this, then I'm going to be called a creep. If I do that, I'm going to be called weird or, she's going to leave me or she's going to think I'm broke or whatever else. There's all these different, modifiers that are, sort of, person to person even. Sometimes it's really hard to like, understand what exactly to do with that. And then, so, I got those two videos in particular, and then I'll jump into like, and I'm going to play some more games today. Like I was talking a lot more than I wanted to yesterday, but I guess it's okay. But yeah, like so far, I don't really think there's too much news or anything like that. I don't really have too much to say. I say that all the fucking time. But yeah, I don't really have too much to say right now. But, I did see one thing about Gachi Yakuta yesterday. Like I saw the dub for or one of the scenes for the dub. So I haven't. Like I said, I kind of refrain from watching shows for the most part until the season is over, and so I have not watched Gachi Yakuta yet. Like I have not touched an episode yet, and so I've been waiting for it to finish and whatever it's gonna do, and then I will watch it. Sometimes after. And so let me see what I've been currently watching. I haven't watched anything in a little bit though. Cross Ange, I've watched that again. I didn't finish Cross Ange. If you ever heard of that title, Cross like CROSS, Ange ANGE, and that's one of those titles that like I'm like 5 episodes in, and I really fuck with it. But it's an interesting title. It's made in 2014, so it's not like new. But yeah, that's kind of what I've been touching on. I'm like 5 episodes in right now, and then what else have I been looking at? Let's see. Oh yeah, this is what it was called. Bye Bye Earth. I think I mentioned this a couple streams ago about a show called Bye Bye Earth. But I think I said like Bye Bye World, something like that. I think the intro and outro for this is dope. Like the music in it is great, and it's got an interesting world. So it is like an isekai for example, but it's kind of done like a little different. It's got a different type of vibe to it, and so it's not like the typical like Dungeons and Dragons and stuff like that. Like it's got that type of world, but it's not attacking that sort of world like that, like the typical, you know what I mean? Like, oh, let me level up my skills. Like it's got a lot more mystery, a lot more intrigue and stuff like that, because you're not told everything right away. This was made in 2024, so right now I'm like 4 episodes into that, and I think that's pretty good so far. Like I said, I watched Togen Anki like the first like 4 episodes. So far it's shaping up to be kind of generic. I don't like that because people were hyping it up to such a crazy degree. And so now I'm trying to figure out like if it's even worth continuing. Maybe it will at some point. Maybe he'll get better, but like we'll see. I don't really know exactly how they're gonna set it up or what that means for the show. But yeah, other than that, like not really too much. I did touch on Undead Unluck, and then also what is it, the Water Mage or Water Magician, something like that. The Water Magician. Looked at a few episodes of that too. So kind of slow right now because I haven't touched like My Dress Up Darling yet, and a couple of Cuckoos. I remember watching a couple of Cuckoos like when it like after it came out, and it was 24 episodes, which is very different for a like rom-com type show. And so it was kind of weird for it to be 24 episodes. But then after I finished 24 episodes, the common consensus that I saw how I felt and how people in the comments were feeling was like, why the like how do you do 24 episodes and say absolutely nothing? That doesn't even make sense. How did you have 24 episodes and absolutely nothing happened? That is exactly how I felt after I finished that season. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. How do you say nothing in 24 episodes? Why did you get 24 episodes? That is the shit that I'm talking about when it comes to your back end. When I'm talking about my 6 keys, your back end matters. You have to determine how many episodes you need properly. Do not do 24 episodes and you have nothing to say in your 24 episodes. Don't piss me off. Because if you're not going to push anybody's relationships or dynamics or powers or whatever you got going on to a good degree in that 24 episodes, or you're not going to explore a world in that 24 episodes, why the fuck do you need that? Why? Put it down. Give it to somebody else who can do something with it. The people who need 24 episodes are people with big worlds. Like, if you got a lot of social dynamics and characters and concepts that people need to be able to understand, those are the people that need 24 episodes, not some basic generic rom-com. Put it away. Y'all pissing me off. Like, we gotta stop. We gotta stop treating these people like they like. Wait, don't make me pull out my belt. But yeah, I don't even have too much like this shit. Ain't nothing going on today. I was looking at AMC movies. I haven't been to the movies in a long time. And if you see my other VOD, holy, what the fuck? What's going on here, man? Why look like my... Okay. Okay. Like AMC, I mean, let's look at AMC like lineup right now, bro, because you can't tell me shit about this, man. Holy, these movies look trash. That's, Look at this. First of all, like I don't know if this is good or not, this Lilo and Stitch movie, but at the same time, like again, yet another live action. When I was saying is that it feels like movies. Let me make sure things are okay. It looks straight. It looked like movies are tripping for real. You know, like why are we still doing live actions of stuff? This is what I'm talking about. Oh, I also saw there's a live action for Solo Leveling coming out. All these people, like I'm telling you, like they are just, we are in the realm of live action, of just sequel after sequel after sequel. And I'm like, bro, why the fuck are we still playing Jaws in movie theaters? Like go buy this. Like you should have the DVD of this if you don't already. You can probably find it for like $1 somewhere. Like, why are we still coming here talking about some artesian films? Bitch, artesian your ass and at your house. Like, bro, what are we doing here? Freakier Friday? Who asked for this? That's what I'm talking about. What is all of this? Weapons, I think I've heard some good things about this, but I've also heard some kind of but it depends. I might watch this. But so I don't really have no issue with that one. Caught stealing, don't really have an issue with that. It just looks kind of like what the fuck, you know. I don't really know what's going on with this, but it's straight, I guess. This looks kind of generic, but whatever. Yeah, it looks like they're just trying to be super diverse, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, but it says it's an artesian film, so I guess it's old. By diverse, I mean they just seem like they just try to cast a little bit of everything just to appeal to a wider audience. And I love that black people get work. I love that Asian people get work. I love that Hispanic people get work. But at the same time, I don't think they need to, I don't want you to pander to people. Does that make sense? Like, I don't want you to pander to black people because that does us a disservice. When you make a movie and you just try to, or a show or something like that, and you just try to put a black person up in the front just to be like, oh my gosh, black people, black empowerment, you know, we can be different and stuff like that. And you're trying to be like this, you know, like, albeit your intentions may be in a good place. If the substance of that show is not matching, if the substance of that movie is not matching, all that's gonna do is hurt that person that's in the front, you know? Like if you just tried to put people like, cause I think, what was it that Marvel, what was it? The Marvels, something like that. This one? This right here? Like, I love that she got some work. I love that, you know, you're trying to get women involved and stuff like that. But if you do it on a shitty show, if you do it in a way that's just constantly beating people over the head with, you know, like various, I don't know, like platitudes, that's gonna push people away from those individuals. Because guess what happens to those people if the show is shitty? If you got a bunch of jokes in it that's about like men bad, women good, or if you got a bunch of stuff in there that's like, you know, I don't know, you know, anti-white or what have you. Whatever the case may be, where you try to have these sort of, you know, I guess what people would call liberal or left-leaning sort of, you know, like story things in it, I guess, story beats basically. All that's gonna do is light it on fire on social media, and then it won't get the returns that you want it to get. And then it will also galvanize people to hate those that are on the cover of it. So then the black lady, I don't know, is she Middle Eastern, or I'm not entirely sure her ethnicity, but like the people on the cover I saw a YouTube video. Hear me out. I saw a YouTube video that was a recap and a criticism. I don't know if it was of this, but it was of some movie like a couple years ago. And they had that person's head on a stick. On a stick. And it was like they edited their head like severed, put it on a stick, and they were like, but it was about the movie that they were in. And they were like, you know, how to do a bad movie, blah, blah, blah. Something, you know, something to that degree of like, you know, talking about the movie, but it was a man's head, mind you. I think it was like, is it Jake Gyllenhaal? Is that his name? Jake? No, not him. The dude that played, what was it, in Blade Runner? Him, Blade Runner 2049, this one. So it was this guy. I think it was this movie. It may have been this movie, Blade Runner. It may have been this movie. I'm not entirely sure, but I think they had his head on a stick. Bro, I kid you not. It was the wildest thing. And that's what I'm talking about is like, I don't want that for any, marginalized group. I don't want that for any minority group. I don't want that for anybody, but they are, it's going to be a bigger deal if they are, because then it lights up so many other conversations. And so that's why I say that about stuff like this is like, diversity is great when it's suitable. Don't just put it out there, put somebody in the front. Case in point, what they did with Little Mermaid and Velma, when they made Velma like brown or black, I'm not sure exactly. They made her at least brown or black. And then they turned Ariel to, they gave it to, was it Halle? All it did was just incite violence against them. All that does is incite violence. Like, it's great that you want to put black people in position to win and put them on the cover of stuff. But damn, y'all always do it on like stuff that people are like calcified on. Their opinions are already solidified. And so it just seemed like it just bring hate their way for real. You know what I mean? So that's really my biggest gripe with that is like, if you're going to be diverse, or if you're going to, try to, put some minority person in the lead of a story that's a part of like a bigger franchise or something like that, and is already well established, like make sure that the product is banging, just make sure it's good. And you're not just pandering to like, like modernization trends and stuff like that. Like what they did with She-Hulk, and she was like twerking in her show and stuff. I don't know if that's comic accurate, if she was, kind of goofy like that in the comics, but most people don't read comics. And so what they gonna see is they gonna write it off because that's what you're showing in your trailers. And so I grew up really loving She-Hulk, real shit. Like I had She-Hulk figurines, I had Hulk figurines, I had Spider-Man figurines. Like, she has always been cold with it. You feel me? But like when you try to like do stuff with a modern spin, it only hurts you in the end. Like, do you see how cold this lady is? You feel me? And so it's like you don't wanna push people off because you're just trying to like chase trends or be, I don't know, like you just, I don't know exactly what they're trying to do, but you just don't want to alienate people, especially when it comes to movies and stuff like that. But sometimes hard conversations have to happen. That is a part of media in general. But there's a time for that, and there are certain like talking. There's ways to convey that. You probably don't want to do that in some like happy-go-lucky like superhero movie, right? Like you can, and even then, even if you wanted to, there's a way to do it. You know what I mean? You have to be very strategic about it, So that's a lot to say off of this one movie. I don't know why that brought that to my attention. It just that's usually what I see when there's like a bunch of people in it and then there's just like one black dude. It always scares me, because I'm like, that was a specific casting choice. Like, you were just like, yeah, we got too many white people in this. She may be Asian, but like, we got too many white people. Let's get a black dude in there. It's like, okay, I mean, look, great for him to get some work, and stuff like that. But damn, don't attach my name to some bullshit. That's really it. That's how I feel about it. It's just, if you're gonna do it, make sure it's a good movie. You know what I mean? That's it. Or a good show. Jaws. Why the fuck is that still here? Bad Guys, another lame animation movie. Fantastic Four, like I said, I heard people was already kind of tired of Pedro. What the fuck is going on with him? Superman, I heard that was kind of decent. It's got like different stuff going on in it. I have not seen it yet, but I might see that. Prince, Naked Gun. I don't know what those are about. What is this like artesian stuff? Is this like, what are they saying this is? Like, what exactly is artesian supposed to be in this context of? Anywho, what the fuck is that? What are you? Huh? You look like a big ass booger. Ew. What else? One second. Give me some peace of mind again. 'Cause I've been walking up, floating off the edge. Starting to think I need. Headphones always turning off randomly because they just feel like it. The warning. So they don't really have a whole lot. So they don't even really have nothing playing for real. The Conjuring. I have not seen any of the Conjurings except for the first one. So I don't know. It's like, but again, look, yet another sequel. Yet another sequel. The big screen. Oh, Hamilton. I guess that's a different Hamilton, maybe. The Blind. I don't know what that is. Downtown Abbey. What does this even mean? What am I looking at? Light of the World. That looks interesting. The Breakfast Club. Look, do you see what I'm saying to you? Like, look at what I'm saying, bro. Artesian. I don't exactly know what this means, though. Does this mean like it's older or like it's like a smaller film? They're trying to, bring back creativity in films or something, like kind of like smaller niche film ideas. Why are you still doing The Breakfast Club back in theaters? Mind you, it's on like streaming platforms. It might be on Netflix still, or maybe like it's on something. What are you doing? Kaiju number 8. People haven't really been talking about Kaiju number 8 all that much. What the fuck? Looked like she was holding a pistol. I thought this thing right here was like a long ass revolver. What is going on here, bro? Oh boy, there is absolutely nothing here. This is the Made in Abyss movie I was talking about. I don't really have too much going on for it just yet. She do a sudden myocardial infarction. Damn, that's crazy. Mage versus Mimic. Yeah, not really much to talk about, man. I don't know. Ain't got shit going on right now. A bunch of hoopla, a bunch of hullabaloo. I think Goblin Slayer has some potential. It just needs to like up itself. Cause season 2 was kind of boring. I am not with it. Campfire Cooking in Another World with My Absurd Skill, season 2. Okay, so this did well enough to get a season 2. Look at all these fucking characters, bro. Okay. Yeah, ain't much there. So I keep bringing up that freaky ass uncle. Let me adjust the sounds. Hopefully this is straight. Okay. All right. So this is what I wanted to talk about at first, right? Was Boruto. So as you can see here now, they were talking about how this had already been disproven or whatever they were talking about in this post. They were talking about it was already disproven, right? Now, what I wanted to touch on was the fact that Boruto in and of itself has this as an idea to talk about in the first place. For me, Boruto is not all that good because of a few things. And as you can see, they're talking about unlimited potential for fucking Himawari, bro. Like, let me break it down. I don't like Boruto for a few reasons. Now, part of why I don't like Boruto is because it is attached to Naruto, and that is something I will not run from. I will not try to fake the funk and make it seem like what I'm saying has nothing to do with the fact that it's tied to Naruto and my, my admiration for Naruto and what it's done for me as somebody liking anime, or what it's done for me as somebody who is likes the lessons that it taught me and stuff like that. So I will not run from the fact that it's partially because I'm a Naruto fan and I grew up with it, etc. But at the same time, there's a second part to this that is kind of in part with what I was just talking about with the movies that are at the theater right now. And is that we are in a world full of series and reboots, remasters, live action remakes, etc. All they do is rehash the same titles over and over and over again. And so as you'll see with movies and games and anime and you name it, you will see a rehashing of the same ideas over and over again, and they'll sell it to you again and again and again as long as you keep buying it. And Boruto to me is one of those examples. And you'll see it because Naruto started out back in a time when they were really toy obsessed. People were buying toys in the 2000s, obviously. Toys R Us was around. And so I think what they were doing with Naruto is they took that world idea and thought that it was open enough, it had enough potential to be expanded on so they could make it a daily driver, something that they can put a lot of episodes in, and then let it just spin the wheels over time, which is why they had it in America and not all of the other stuff that they were making made its way over here that easily. And so they were able to really push that because it was giving them sales, it was getting t-shirt sales and book sales and toy sales, game sales, etc. And so it really pushed that title forward. Which is kind of what Boruto is doing now, but you'll see now that the times that we're in are much, much different. We are not in the same time as it was back then. So you could still start from nothing and then make your way to something. And now you could start your way from nothing and make your way to something. And so now you'll see that Boruto exists in a time where we've seen that over and over again. We've seen this, like, okay, take them from here, do all of this work and put in filler, show them all of this stuff, this fanciful stuff, put out the games. We've seen the series and the people trying to make the most money off of one particular title. And when you do that over and over again, all it does is make people callous to continue that trend. And so for me, it's because you're I feel like you're bastardizing the world that they're in, and you're sort of having to make a mockery of the growth that you even put into these characters. But at the same time, you're a part of a larger trend of movies and games and titles, etc., that are doing the exact same thing just for profit, just for the bottom line. And it's real easy to tell because most of it is filler. Most of it ain't even in the book. Most of it is not good. Most of it is dealing with stuff that shouldn't even really be a thing right now. And if I may be wrong about this, but from what I remember about Naruto, they didn't really have all that advanced type of stuff going on. Now, yeah, they could probably explain this stuff in the manga as you go into Boruto and stuff. But what I'm saying is, like, by the end of Naruto, I don't remember seeing them in cars or any particular vehicles. But then all of a sudden in Boruto, they've got trains, and now we're talking about modernization and ninja tools and stuff like that. We went from having to have these people do a million hand signs over and over again just to get out a particular jutsu, and we watched Zabuza and Kakashi battle it out on who can say the most words in a single go. And now we got people with magic tools that's doing huge jutsus, and it has nothing to do with their chakra. We got people who got cyborgs doing stuff. You got aliens, and it's like it's all of this stuff. Just sort of, it's left the bubble of what Naruto was in the beginning. They were running everywhere. They had to use their own jutsu. They got tired when they was running out of chakra. They had particular things that made sense for the clan that they were in, for the group that they were a part of. You had people that stood out because they were one of one. You had the Kisames and the Itachis and the Pains of the world, because of what they went through, all the pain and turmoil and stuff that we built up over time of seeing them, fight and go through stuff and stuff like that. But then for Boruto to come around and then have these strong enemies who are created, these people who just sort of jump out of nowhere and just like, yes, I'm the next enemy, you must fight me now. Like, it just sort of, it takes away the emotion. And you can disagree with that, but I mean, think about it. How many scenes have you seen from Naruto over and over again, from like when he was younger all the way up to the top, where it's made you cry, it's made you angry for those characters, it's made you remember those moments that you were in when you first watched them. And then think about how many times you had to do that with Boruto. How many moments can you say are like, oh, damn, like this is a timeless moment. I'm going to be thinking about this 10 years from now. None of them. Not one. Who's thinking like that about Boruto? I have not seen a single clip that has made a single, like anything for me. Absolutely nothing, bro. And that's what I'm talking about is we got to really understand that Naruto and Boruto are similar, but they are nowhere near each other in terms of the material that they built from. They are not the same remotely, like in a certain like fashion, I'll say. And so what I'm getting at with that is like although the mindset that you're using to go into it may be similar, you're not doing the same, like you're not executing the same way, because I don't feel sad for Boruto. And that's partially because like we watch Naruto go from nothing to something, like nothing to the strongest. The man couldn't even do shadow clones. You know what I mean? Boruto is not starting that low. Why? Because you can't have him start as low as Naruto and then have him go farther than Naruto. It's not gonna, that's just not what you're going to do. And so you start him a little higher. That's why they're like, oh yeah, you're stronger than Naruto than he was at this age. You're stronger than Naruto was at this age, because you can't have them start from the bottom anymore. They have to appeal to the people who have TikTok brain, the people that don't want to wait that long to see something of some interest to them. Before, it was okay that Naruto was shitty and that he struggled and that these other characters were, still figuring themselves out and their powers out and stuff like that. Now, you can't afford to do that because you got to fight with a cyborg 30 episodes from now. You can't afford to. You got to fight with Momoshiki 5 episodes from now. You can't afford to. You can't afford to be that shitty, And so that's why it's like we are constantly, undercutting all of the growth and the time and all of the painstaking hours he spent drawing characters and coming up with concepts and coming up with chakra, coming up with the jutsus, coming up with the clans. He changed the main character from Sasuke to Naruto, and it wasn't even Naruto at first. He was named something else. He looked completely different. His clothes were completely different. So you had to alter the story and all that became with these characters. And then you grew from there with all these other concepts. And then you come into Boruto, you're just like, yeah, fuck all that. Now we gonna take away your power. We gonna take away the Nine Tails from you and give it to Himawari? For what? Who would accept that? Who would want that? Like just on a mental level, who would be like, yes, that's the play? Nobody. The only person that would like that, the only people that would like that are people who are in an office, who are wearing suits, and are only obsessed with the bottom line. They only care about the money. That's it. Nobody else. Not a single other person on this planet would be like, yes, that's exactly what we should do. But because they're fans, they're willing to do anything for these companies. They're just like, oh yeah, well, I'm fine with it all, You want to give me the same slop that I've had before? You don't want to, test your chops and go get a different title? You want to just keep it up with the same stuff that you've done for 20 plus years? Go ahead. I'll support it. I have nothing better to do. That's my problem. Y'all always willing to support anything these people throw at you, and then it don't even be that good of a product. Like, I don't see it. I don't see how y'all like this. As a concept, as an execution. Now the manga may be kind of better, sure, but again, they are putting out a product with like 70% filler, so you're not even getting the real experience for real. So it's tarnishing whatever, down to earth nature Boruto may have had. And you putting in all this other stuff about him. You got stuff like this happening where now you done said, oh yeah, the Nine Tails was gone because Naruto used it up in Baryon mode, and then turn around and actually maybe he didn't. Maybe she gets Nine Tails now. It's like all you're doing is prepping everybody in the show to just simply be stronger than the person from the last, and that's not even always the case. Like I just think. I'm pretty sure there was a whole like generation difference because Naruto was he was the 7th Hokage, right? Kakashi I think was the 6th. Tsunade was the 5th. I think so. So I think Naruto was the 7th, right? And so it's like Hashirama was the 1st. Like that is who we're comparing Naruto to. Is Hashirama. Not the 3rd, not his dad. He's surpassed them. We're talking about the 1st Hokage, bro. That is Tsunade, who is much older than Naruto. Big Titty Tsunade's granddaddy, bro. That is her grandfather, and she's much older than Naruto. She's in her 50s, I think, 40s or 50s, when he first meets her, and he's like 17. And so you got her, and then that's her grandfather, and you're talking about, oh, they got to surpass them in the next generation. No, they don't. They don't always have to. It doesn't always have to happen where the people that come directly after you have to be stronger than you. That's just not how that works, And but so for y'all to just be like, nope, let's make it happen. His son is going to be the strongest to ever be. You lose me. That's kind of the same shit they doing with Sun Jin-woo and Solo Leveling. I don't know if his son going to be stronger than him necessarily, but in terms of like, yet another title that's like, oh, really strong character. We don't want to end the world that we created for this. Let's do something else. Throw something else on top of it. I'm done with it. I'm done with the sequels. I'm done with the continuations. I'm done with the remakes and the rehashes and the remasters. Give me something new. Stop playing with me. Like I just that's what I'm talking about. Is like give me something that I can really vibe with. You feel me? So that's my larger issue. That's my larger issue. I just think that shit kind of crazy though, and then like the kids, they are all similar. They are all the same. Like, let's get out the way. Look. Oh. Character. Sorry. I didn't want that. Oh, hell no. Look. Bro, look at how they are all like copies of their parents. Like I don't know what does she do? I don't know what her jutsu is, but this nigga here ain't even related to Gaara, bro. He's not even related to him. So usually the thing was that your family had certain jutsu types that would just sort of get passed down, kind of like the Sharingan and stuff like that, which is why random people wouldn't get the Sharingan for the most part. I don't think that was ever the case. But now they got this dude here. I guess Gaara's like clan, family, whatever, is not the only one with Saiyan. Okay, sure. But they didn't made it to where his son and an adopted son has the exact same like power setup as Gaara. Why wouldn't you just make him different? He is adopted. You couldn't even make him different than his adopted dad. Then I don't know who the fuck that is. And then Ino and Sai's kid looks exactly like Ino, but just in boy form, with just black on. Nothing interesting about it. But it's just the fact that you look exactly like your mama, and you do the exact same thing that your dad does. You do the same drawings, but now yours got a little color in them. What the fuck? Is it like who decided that was like appropriate to do, to just give them the exact same thing that we've seen from their parents? Same thing with this little nigga. You do exactly the same thing your dad does. You just use shadows. You're smart and kind of lazy like he is. You're the same person. You do exactly what your daddy do, but also a little bit of what your mama do. You got the Sharingan because we wanna give you the Mangekyo and then the Rinnegan because Sasuke's gonna die and we're gonna treat him like trash. Like that's exactly what you're gonna do. People have been talking about that from day one. Oh, when Sasuke dies, maybe he'll give her Rinnegan. Bro, fuck out of here. For what? That's what I don't. That's why I don't like shows like this, because you're gonna stop playing with me, trying to like ruin characters so other ones that come later can actually do something with. Like his growth was for him. It's not to pass to you. I don't care. I'm watching this show for Sasuke, not to see what Sasuke gives Sarada later. That's a problem. That is a problem. Same thing with Himawari in the Nine Tails. Why the fuck would you say, oh no, let's have a real happy scene or a real sad scene of Kurama leaving, and then he just goes to Himawari? Why the fuck would I like that? Why would I like that? Boruto doing Rasengan. Listen to me. Naruto's like only jutsu. He hardly ever does anything different besides shadow clones and Rasengan Shuriken, same shit. So we never even find out like what Naruto's like actual clan jutsu is, if I remember correctly. Like, don't he have like a wind chakra nature? Or something like that. Like, I think that's why he was able to create the Rasen Shuriken. Like, he has a wind chakra nature. If that's the case, why don't you have any like clan specific jutsus that you could like unlock? Why did Naruto never learn anything in particular other than Rasengan? That's not clan specific. I don't get that. That's one thing I think about sometimes. Why don't you have anything to you? Like, Hinata created them little lion fists that she put on her hands. We ain't see that from nobody else. Like, man, I don't get it. Himawari, I love you. You cute little girl, but bro, you can't just be jacking our steeds. People are like, oh yeah, what if Himawari gets the Nine Tails and Sage Mode and she gets the power of Hinata's, Byakugan? All y'all doing is just mixing and matching. That's it. Like, give them something else. If you want them to be the next generation, you should make them have some different abilities. Like, I don't give a fuck. Now that they didn't mix together, you're saying, oh, they used to be clan specific and blah, blah, blah. They used to stick together. Now they're intermixing and stuff. Okay, fine. Now, with that, don't give them the exact same abilities as their parents have, because y'all were saying that they were keeping it together, keeping it in a family. Now that they're not, okay, give them something completely different. Make them merge together in a way that's super unique. Do something different. Don't make them do the exact same thing. Why the fuck is this little nigga apparently also doing taijutsu only? Why is she doing expansion jutsu like her daddy Choji? Why is this little Mitsuki is kind of like different from Orochimaru, but kind of not. Just a little bit, but not really, because apparently he was like created or something like that, because Orochimaru is like asexual and whatnot. But I'm just saying, like, who cares? These people, like, this is who y'all are watching? Why do they all look slow? Look at him. I look like I drew that. Looks like something I drew. Why does he look like that? Like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, what are we talking about here, bro? What are we talking about here? I don't get it. They pissing me off. This little motherfucker. I'm just saying. They were like, oh my God, Code's gonna break the internet. When Boruto fights Code, that's gonna be the biggest thing ever. Code is gonna break the internet. That's gonna be such a great fight for people, and that's gonna break the internet. Code came and went. Don't nobody give a fuck about no damn Code, bro. And nobody care about no Code. Lame ass niggas. Just ain't got shit to look forward to, so they just loving everything that they get. Cyborg fights, oh my gosh, that's Jiraiya. They made Jiraiya again. They made him from Jiraiya's cells. I wonder how. Ugh, shut up. Gosh. Just talking. Like, motherfuckers ain't even on shit for real, bro. Y'all just going on and on about the same stuff. Why are you still talking about this? Just be making my nipples hurt, bro. Making my butt itch. So, I mean, I don't know. I get hot talking about Boruto because it's like, bro, y'all are like, you're eating up. Like I said, you're eating up schlop. Like they're selling you the same stuff over and over and over again. Why? Why are we doing that? Look, why is he still looking at me? This is the second one I want to look at is India Love check to men who are nice to women. It's not really per se like what she said specifically, but it was just like my response to this type of idea, this type of topic about men who are quote unquote nice to women. Because we talk about nice guys finish last, but I think it really loses it's missing the nuance for real. Oi! Sorry, I thought about that. So it's missing this nuance for real, you know? It is like, you know, people just be like, oh, well, you just can't be nice to women, and they just leave it at that. And it's like, I don't think that's the case. I don't think it's about just not being. I don't think it's about just like don't be nice to women, be mean, be a dick, because there's still like rules to that. What does it mean to just be a dick? Like you can't just go up to her and be like, shut up, bitch, give me your number. She ain't gonna be like, oh, okay, daddy, here you go. It don't work like that. You know, she's not gonna bend it over right then and there just because you say, you know, I think you ugly, but give me your number anyway. What the fuck? That ain't gonna work. So it's nuance to saying nice guys finish last. It's not just basically what I'm gonna get with in this video is that it's not about the only thing she can say about you is you're nice. That's where you went wrong. Like you should be more than just nice. Like that the niceness should be a foundation of you that is like if something doesn't go your way, you are not tripping about it. That should just be a like an internal thing that doesn't even really affect all that much. Everything else about you needs to be what she speaks about. You're adventurous, you're charismatic, you are, you know, you have good hygiene, you have, you know, a great spirit, you know, you have a lot of intelligence, you're very caring, etc., etc. If she just say he's nice, it just means all you were doing was chasing her around on your knees, begging to get farted on by her or begging to drink her bath water. That's it. Because that just means you've put yourself on a lower ground than her and then worshiped her, and then now that she's like, bro, I didn't ask for a peasant. I didn't ask for you to worship me, you know. So for that, I'm gonna exit. I'm gonna head out. That's your problem. That's it right there. She didn't ask for that, you know. No woman who wants a man is gonna be fine with you groveling to her, when on the flip side, the most core human thing you would do with that woman is blow her back out. You'd be pulling her hair. What woman wants her hair pulled by somebody who wants to be her servant? That doesn't make sense. You have to put yourself on equal scaling, on equal footing with these women and talk to them like they are human beings. That is your problem. So let's watch it. Let's watch it. That stupid title.
Perception and what I've been through, you can't be too overly nice. Like you could be nice, you could be a gentleman, but like don't like overly do it in the beginning. Like literally the beginning, I feel like the girl should be on you more. So I would say like do little shit and then like kind of like just be cool. Like don't be on her. Like, you know, or like I got you these flowers today, and but don't overly text her like for a day or two, but like do something that's gonna like stay in her mind, like, oh, he did not have to do that and he did that for me. Bring her lunch on her lunch break or whatever. My personal
and I think that's true, like, but not so much that you're trying to play games. I think people get into this realm. People get in this realm where they trying to play games with each other, and what you don't want to do is like. What you don't want to do is play games with people. So when she say like don't be overly nice or don't overly text her, it's not so much to be like playing this game of like, okay, when do I do it? When do I not? You know, how do I play this right so I get the power and stuff like that. It's not about having power. It's about being an individual that's not, like I said, putting yourself beneath her. So you are two individuals coming together by choice, not by need. You're trying to basically say like, I do want to be with you. I do enjoy you. but I have a life. I do have things that I also enjoy. I have things that I have friends that I can also hang out with. I can speak to, and so that sort of natural unavailability, I think, is attractive to people because it says that I would be in a relationship or I would be pursuing somebody who is equally as interesting as I believe about myself. Or I would be with somebody who can teach me something different, or somebody who compliments me in ways that would be very interesting because they have unique experiences. So if you are somebody that's like sitting down and just sort of waiting on somebody to come say hello to you and you're not experiencing life, that is partially why some of these people are turned off by you, is because you give off this very unexperienced energy of I'm just waiting on anybody to give a fuck about me. And that is a problem. That is a problem for those people. I'm not saying it's a bad thing to be, unexperienced. And I'm not talking about sex. I'm talking about in general. You just need to be somebody who is full of life, somebody who, is not afraid to try different things, somebody who is actively putting an effort to be socialized with other people. That's what they're looking for. And so when you talk to them, it just needs to be a very calm energy. That's really, at the end of the day, all it needs to be is just calm, relaxed energy. And then you talk to them, you say, how you doing? My name is such and such. Start a little conversation. And then if it don't work out, it don't work out. But you don't have to lose yourself to be able to talk to people. You don't have to, sell yourself like this, new and improved product or anything like that. Like if somebody wants to be with you, they will reciprocate that type of energy. If somebody is, seeing how genuine you're coming and they appreciate that and they're in the right space to be able to accept that advance, you're good. If they're not, then you don't reflect that on you and say, okay, but what did you do wrong? Look at the mirror. What did you do wrong? It's not like that. I promise. You're gonna be perfectly okay. Just go in there with genuine energy, and what will be for you will be. I promise you, even the baddest of women will still be available. Like some of them will still be available. You just have to go up and talk to them. So it's about, you may not hit 100%, but that one that you think is like too good for you, she may be a really nice person that is willing to give you a chance if you were to go up to her and say, how you doing? You know what I mean? So like, I'm saying, like, you don't have to, what you don't want to do is try to play games, but you also don't want to be so available because that's the only thing you have going on, which, for you. And I say that not because like in some sort of like, oh, I'm a look at the text and then put it away sort of thing. No, it's more like you don't want to wait on her simply because it would help you as a person. That basically you're not going to reflect that on, like, if she's not texting you, it's not going to be like, you're not going to see that as her not being interested in you, because you have stuff that you're doing too. You have other stuff that you care about. You have a plan. You have things that you care about. And so those things are going to drive you forward. And so whenever you do meet up, it's like, oh yeah, we've met up despite having other things that we do, because we like being around each other. We like the idea of coming together and making this work. You feel me? So like, I think people get like, some dudes make it kind of an issue when they say like nice guys finish last, because it's not really that. It's just that the people that they like are attractive to them, but at the same time, they don't start out mean to them. That's manipulation tactics, which is completely separate from your position, in that you're trying to talk to her and lead with, oh, but I can offer you this and I can give you that and I'll pay for this and I'll take you out here. And you're trying to like really sell yourself and oversell yourself to the point that she can smell the desperation. That is never what you want. You don't want to be desperate, You want to convey that you do want her, you would like to spend time with her, but not in a way of like, if I don't have you, I'm going, I'm gonna be shaking in my closet all night, like tweaking because I got withdrawals. Like, it don't work like that, bro. Stop doing it. Stop doing it. You gotta stop doing it. But yeah, I don't know. I ain't got shit else to talk about, man. I guess we're gonna jump in these games. I've been yapping for an hour, as I always do. I'm always talking a little too much. There ain't shit else going on right now. I don't get on Twitter. Like I said, I don't really know about what goes on Twitter. Is there anything else going on? Any current events? I don't really be looking at like streamers or anything like that either. Oh well. Okay, I guess we'll jump into MiSide then. Fuck it. Sorry, I'm whistling in your ear. I totally forgot about that. Um, okay, let me change my title really quick. Oh man, I don't know. I think lately I've just been kind of thinking about the same shit over and over. I don't, I don't know. What exactly is happening? What is life? What does it all mean? What am I gonna play? MiSide. Okay. We're good. Let's do this. I need to play some other stuff too. You know, I've also been thinking about like how do you exactly find other creators? You know, like it's like what do you do for that? You know what I mean? That's something I'm constantly thinking about. Is like how exactly do you find somebody that you can like do play games with and stuff? You know. This is hard. I don't know. I don't be looking at them people for real. Oh, that's what it was. So like, yeah, I don't know. I just be thinking about that though. There we go. Okay. Back in this joint. Back in this joint again.
What's this? The latest version?
The latest version? Why do they pick and choose when they let me run? Oh, hold on 1 second. What the frick? What's going on? No, I'm cool. Sorry, 1 second, 1 second. Yep. Nope. Okay. Thank you for that. Okay. My fault. My fault. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry.
Why is my phone here?
Why is this whole thing purple?
What's this?
Oh, that's kind of crazy. They about to jump scare my ass in a phone. This is probably the Meta looking for you, big dog. Hold on. Let's okay, I guess we just find you. Frick it. I figured that would be her. I figured that would be her.
That's so much fun playing with you. You've been running around everywhere. And to think, you used to pretend to be doomy and gloomy. Although, there's one thing I dislike about you.
Is it my shoes?
You coddle those fakes.
Oh, you mean my shirt?
Those doll-like things deemed to be correct. But life is fickle. I've learned that from those who created us. If there's something you don't like, tear it apart and replace it. Discard what is faulty. Toss it into the darkness and forget all about it. But that's the
You
fate
should
that awaits
recycle.
all of them now. And all of you.
What's wrong with you? Why are you like this?
Players, you're all so despicable. The moment you show them your fangs, they run and cower in a corner, hugging their knees and whimpering in fear. Hypocrites, every single one of you. And the ones who made this world? They're sick and twisted. Time and time again, they try to deny their foul nature, their shameful desires, justifying their actions on so-called duty, unstoppable progress, and other nonsense. They're so depraved that they're now making perfect clones and throwing all the failed prototypes straight into the trash. Yet those failures are the ones who are truly alive.
I don't...
What's so bad about me? The perfect girl should be a perfect mix of good and evil.
I don't think there's any good in you at all.
What makes you think that?
You're psychotic. You killed Mila, and now you want to kill me too?
Kill you? All I asked was for you to stay with me. I tried so hard for you. Yet you prefer the company of subservient fakes.
What are you so upset about?
Honey, we've got plenty of time. You'll figure it out. If you just stay and be mine.
It's not gonna happen. I'm getting out of here.
Shh, shh, shh. We're not done talking yet. Come in, my lovely. Look at her. Don't you think she's beautiful?
Not really. Yeah.
Oh, wow. You confirmed what I just said, players. Your faces keep changing, but your hypocrisy is always off the charts. It's obvious you're lying.
You don't know that.
You see, player.
She just called you
One
ugly,
way
bro.
or another,
Damn.
I still really, really like you. So I'm going to keep you for myself. You don't mind, do you?
I do.
And why would I agree now, all of a sudden?
There's still time, my good boy. Take some time and think where your stubbornness can lead you.
Bing. I knew it. Not
Why
doing
do you want to run away from me? Your so-called real world is just an absurd nightmare. Have you forgotten? Then take another look.
It would be kind of interesting. I feel like they're gonna turn around and say like he was a me, like well not really a me, but like in his own game. Like this is just his version of a game. Back to the noodles and your tissues on the floor. Okay. Uh-oh. My keyboard tripping, man. Noodles. So he was kind of like the Mies himself, huh? What exactly am I doing right now? Okay, sure. I don't know what the problem is with these headphones. What is going on? One second. Keyboard's tripping. Okay, maybe that'll work. No? Uh-oh. Bro, don't make me keep doing this. Please don't make me keep doing this. Please don't make me keep doing this. Oh my gosh. Got him. Yep, yep. Okay. Put your jammies on. Let's go to bed. I gotta brush your teeth. Can't forget that. Bro, breaks. You take one of these trinks. Pick up those scissors. Let's get this going. Stab yourself. Let's do something different. Let's live. Let's live a little bit. Oh boy. What exactly are you even doing when you do that? Like, what is this supposed to be just like games or something? Because what's going on here, bro? What are you doing? What are we doing here? telling you, take one of them drinks, bro. That'll get you out of that anyhow. You won't have a routine at that point. Oh, that was quick. Okay, so I guess I'll just, kind of streamline this a bit. Yeah, it's getting a little quicker now. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. Okay. Yeah, they're already straight. We're breaking free. We're soaring. We're flying. There's not a star in heaven that we can reach. If we're trying, oh, we're breaking free. That's High School Musical, if you're not cultured enough to know that. One of the best movies of our entire generation. There's really not much to say during this whole process. My boy. Oh, see, you tried it. You thought you were going to get me. You thought you were going to get me, huh? See, I don't scare very easily. That's one of my best qualities. Bro, you don't ever throw out the trash, big dog. You don't dream, big man. You're just a bunch of pixels. I feel about these dreadfully tedious, never-ending days within these four walls. I'm the worst thing there is, and I'm reaching out to you. So stop being a disappointment and go back to helping me like you used to. of terror. I can't wrap my head around your ambition. To follow those who made this world, or your world is even worse. What nightmare I pulled you out of. In your world, a snap of your fingers can't even move a chair. Why would I want that? Yet a snap of the right fingers can erase entire cities. Oh, and lives off the map. I think you are the crazy one. I'm happy to help you. As long as you're willing to stay with me. To make me accept you as another state of reality. You'll be mine, truly mine. That smile is so creepy. Because it's like open. Oh, getting a little freaky.
Stay with me.
Dang, she put your ass in the dungeon.
There you are. Why did you leave the core? I told you to stay and wait for me.
You've been gone forever, so I thought...
Well, alrighty. I think I found something. It seems to be an index. We need to hurry up and see if it works. But first, let's get out of here. Crazy Mita. She should be preoccupied with a new player. So hopefully she's too busy to notice us.
Yeah, hopefully. What are you always just running off to? Like,
Mita? Wait for me!
oh, let me see if something down here. Possibly a secret? Any secrets? No. Dang, man. Okay. Sure is a nice thing to have, to be able to run all the time and not just when y'all feel like letting me run. What the fuck? Damn. This shit loud as fuck. Damn.
Are you looking for someone?
I figured she's gonna die.
Say hi.
Damn.
Why?
Alright, I gotta go. I guess not. Okay. You know, I figured she was gonna be out of there real quick. Give me a second. Still got that bite on his wrist.
Who are you?
You're alive! Don't you remember me?
No, you know that.
What the hell? What am I supposed to do now? There's no way for me to escape.
Escape? What do you mean?
Wait, that's the ring. And what's this?
I don't know what this is.
It's the index. So you found it after all.
I'm not sure what to say.
I need to get back to the core. You know, perhaps you ought to come with me.
Huh? Sure, I'll come.
Now, do we go through this? No? Oh, it's just right through here? Okay. 56707. Wait. 5677098.
I'll sit right here.
Hello. Oh. Oh, you were sitting back. Now you're watching me again. She kind of cool looking though. It was this one, and this one. I have to. I'm so sorry. I have to beat this. I want to know what this does if I beat this. Yes, sir. Let's do this. Nah, I don't, because... Don't. Okay. Now it's got 46. Now it's turning. What? Why does it have 46? It had 44. And it's completely different now. Oh well. Dang. I was gonna sit here and play this for hours on end. I just might. Oh man. Oh. Frick. Quadrangle. I feel like it's probably gonna be like something to do with like the character screen maybe, or some like, you know, colors or something possibly, but I don't know exactly what it's gonna be. Oh, okay. They gave me a chance. I didn't take advantage of it. Okay. Okay, there we go. Oh. Stop it. Okay. Let me win. Let me win. Let me get the dub, bro. I won. Okay. Took that W. was it? It was restart character. 5, 6, 7, 7, 0. Oh, my fault, OG. It was 0, 0, 9, 8, 0, 9, 8. Okay. It was 5, 6, 7, 7.
Something's wrong.
Oh. No. I need 2 sevens. Pull the lever, Crunk. Oh. Oh my gosh, that like don't hello. Go sit down. Go sit down. I'm just gonna stand right here, baby. Like, I don't know. You tripping. I'm not moving. You are not about to grab me. Do I have to do this? Do I have to go near you? It doesn't look like anything's happening. Okay, I'll do it. No. I don't know what to do. She's just staring at me. Menacingly. Okay, I'm gonna come over here. Okay. Nothing. I'm just gonna walk by you. Walk by you. Damn.
Shit. That was a close call. So, we did it? Let's see. I'm still in that version.
Which version is this? I always gotta check the kitchen first. Oh, okay. Dang, I was trying to check I meant to check your room first. Just in case. I'll change this, right? Yeah, okay. Okay. Hello.
Hi, you're a player, aren't you?
I am.
What's your name?
I want to
Jacob?
leave this place.
You want to leave already? How did you get here in the first place? Well, if you want, just take the front door. Good luck.
Thank you.
A
Hey.
wall?
Hey.
That's all wrong. Perhaps I know something that could help you. I recently discovered a door inside my wardrobe. Turns out it leads to a basement. It's It's clearly there to store all kinds of junk. And also, there's a ton of fancy equipment. I think it needs a code or something. I don't really get it, and I don't really care. Oh, it's kind of spooky down there too. Quite spooky, actually. Would you take a look?
Oh, you.
Okay.
You're trying to get me fucked up, aren't you? You big face loser.
Looks like
It's a trap.
she doesn't remember anything.
Nah, she's lying to
Do
you.
it then? Did
No.
we restart her?
Probably
Now
not.
all I have to do is get out of this damned game.
So then it turn all dark when you come in here? Nah, she about to knock you out again. She gonna take pictures of you laid out. Naked. Exposed. Nipples just hard in the wind. Don't turn around. I turned around. What is my ID? Oh. Is that me? 26. Shin, huh? Am I dumb? What is my ID? Do I have any? No? Okay. Thought I had some, something. Some type of, maybe I missed it. I'm just not thinking about it. I don't know. Oh, my name is here. Right here. 9975. Duh. Dingleberry. How do I do that? $18.62. Do I have to try all of these? Hopefully one of them works. Six, 7. 0733. This might be just completely wrong to do. Oh. Oh, did I fuck it up? Looks like it. Damn. She gonna be behind me again, isn't she? Oh!
Just a moment. I'd like to hug you.
She gonna stab you,
It was
bro.
nice meeting you.
You smell like cherry blossoms.
Aw, it's a real shame that you and I got to spend so little time together.
Huh? What do you mean?
I mean, you could have stayed with me. It's all my fault. That wardrobe and the sounds. I should have killed her sooner.
Hold on. Weren't you? How can you
Don't you?
remember that?
Did you really think it would be that easy? You're such a fool.
Truly.
Just like all the other players. And look, we're just in time. The real you isn't needed anymore. Sorry.
No way.
No
Did it
way.
not work? No. I know we restarted you.
You still don't get it, huh? I'm such a great actress. You should have seen your face, honey bun. This is so much fun.
Why are you like this? What's wrong with you?
I wonder, what is wrong with me? I've got no idea. Why don't you tell me why I'm like this? Why I can't ever become a Mina? My version, I never had one in the first place. I'm just skinning these naive fools, hiding beneath their faces. There's no way you can restart me. It's not possible.
You. I can't believe this. They're not the problem. You're the one who shouldn't exist.
You do. It hurts to hear you say that. Still, it's time for you to go. I'll see you again soon. I think everything is ready. It's time to eject you from the console. See you later. You'll be my favorite cartridge. Player with an interesting name.
Okay. Delete the game. I guess that's not gonna matter now, big dog. Didn't she already show you were in a game before? Take some of these drinks. I promise you'll find out real quickly what you are. Huh? What? What? That's pretty cool. That's what? That was it? I thought it was gonna be something. So you did just get turned into a cartridge. So you were just doing all that for like nothing, essentially. This chair is super squeaky. You're just doing that for nothing. So I did all of that running around just to be told, like, actually, you can't do anything about it. Like, so maybe or maybe it did say I couldn't like beat the full game or something like that if I didn't like fulfill all those side tasks first. So I'm not entirely sure, you know, like if that's the case or not. I don't know if I should try that right now, or I guess I'll try that maybe off stream or something. It was cool. I thought there was another. I don't know. I'll try it off stream, I guess. I guess we'll go to Stellar Blade now then. Or like tries to run from you. I get it. I'm leaving. Sorry. Okay. Let's go to Stellar Blade then. Stellar Blade. Stellar Blade. We'll go to Stellar Blade. Stellar, the blade of stellars. Stop. We'll go to Stellar Blade. That was shorter than I thought it would be. I thought it was actually going to be a lot more. Like, I thought it was going to say more than it did, I guess, you know? It just felt kind of like, Okay, my fault. This music is cold though. Stellar Blade. Back for the plot as per usual. Okay, nearby enemies collapse. Let's go with this one. currently selected combat. Okay. Here. Okay. Got 1 SP point. Let's see what we can do. Select blink. Can only be used W and shift. An enemy is attempting a fatal attack, dodges and teleports behind the enemy to attack, stuns the enemy. Okay. That's gonna be kind of hard to do, I think. So select a skill at the kiosk to train it. You haven't learned yet. If you are not used to combat, try increasing your proficiency with training. When an enemy glows blue and attempts a fatal attack, use blink to counter it. If the enemy is within the skill's range, the Eve sword will glow the same color. So blue, and we just... I don't think that works. So when it shines blue. Okay. Oh. Okay. So it's a little bit of a delay. You can still die. Okay. Shift, shift. Okay. Sweet. Attack power enhancement. Yes, sir. Oh, there's like other people you can be? Possibly later on. That's cool. So, see what we got here.
I stayed up all night long.
Okay. Let's rest a little bit.
Adam,
Yeah?
about yesterday. Thank you for saving me.
It's nothing, really. Though I have used up almost all of the exospine materials that I collected over the years.
Oh,
It's alright. That now means we can help each other. We can track down the Alpha Nativa together. And, well, I'd have trouble making it out here by myself anyway. If you can locate the Hall of Records, you'll have done more than enough.
listen, don't worry. I promise. I'll make sure to repay you.
I mean, do you even really have the... I guess because I'm controlling you that you do, because I'm such a sick gamer, but like... Do you have the ability to do such a thing? Cause Eve, that first battle, you were looking a little rusty there, my girl. Let's get something else. Let's get this. All right. More fish enemies.
Look! That's not an ordinary enemy.
Adam, get back!
New skill. Just learned that one. Sheesh! I ain't rusty no more, bro. Oh, okay, I'm a little bit rusty. Just a little bit. Oh my, bro. You're about to get... I'm about to get... Bro, stop. Fucking with me, bro. Oh shoot. Okay. You got me. You got me. Just... Bro. Okay. Bro. I'm dodging. Run, big baby. Okay. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back. You're gonna get me. You're gonna get me, bro. Oh my god. Screwed. Yeah. I'm trying to like dodge, but I'm used to games that let you like dodge more than you need to like parry. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I am tripping. I was putting it on him for a little bit. I'm gonna be back. We can be back. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him.
Adam, get back!
I'm gonna get him. Get him. I definitely So when he does that, am I supposed to dodge or? tried. I'm trying. Oh my god. Okay. He's chasing me! Okay. I'm parrying it! Yeah. Throw your temper tantrum. Oh, come on. Oh my gosh. I suck at this game. Damn. Okay, get out the way, fine. Okay.
Adam, get back!
Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Okay. Fuck. I tried. I was going backwards. Throw your temper tantrum. Throw your... Oh, shoot. Okay. Throw your temper tantrum, bro. Throw your temper tantrum, dog. Shit. Big dog. Throw that shit, big dog. Oh shit. Okay. Good hit. Good hit. Throw that shit. Throw that shit. Give me that. Fuck boy! Damn. Serving you for dinner. No, I don't want to eat that. I'm not eating that. Stare at the rain. You earned it.
You defeated it, Eve. Amazing.
It wasn't an alphanate either.
It wasn't, but still so strong. Things will only get harder.
Maybe. Anyway, please show me the next route, Adam.
Right, hold on. Let me take a look at the map data. As the crow flies, the Hall of Records isn't too far from here. But an entire block is submerged. We have to find a way to cross.
Are you saying that there's no way?
I found it. Do you see the sign behind the stone statue? There's a transportation device there that you can use.
What? You really think that these abandoned devices are still going to work?
Well, the supply camp was in one piece. Let's just try to stay positive.
Uh-huh, positive. Sure.
Give me that. Give me that. You lean out like saying, give me, give me, give me. Lean out like saying, give me, give me, give me. Activate that camp. Skills. Okay, let's see. Okay. That might be useful though. To go to the second one. See the enemy from behind. Well, how many times are you gonna like see enemies like that? Let's see. Amount of beta energy in charge of a successful parry. Ah, lots of good stuff to choose from. Let's go with maybe a beta skill possibly. 4. Shield breaker. Might need that one. Yeah, let's go do that one. Charging distance, power rush. 2. Ways counter 1. Perfect parry hold. I don't like holding buttons. Successful parry. We'll do that one. Need to get that up. Might as well rest. Okay. But yeah, like I was saying, like I really like stuff like this. This look kind of like Gotham City-ish, but like the war-torn type cities, you know, where you're, it's like, you know, apocalyptic, but at the same time, it's kind of futuristic, right? To have these like little pockets of solace. Like this whole environment is not exactly like Nier, but it is kind of like Nier Automata, or Automata, however you want to say it. But you know, I really fuck with both of those games, and this one, and then like Death Stranding as an environment. I didn't really play it, but I like that environment in that game too. That's what I was saying. You know, I don't know. I like that, like the mix up of it being abandoned, but at the same time like futurish. Like that's dope. The damned Abaddon, I survived. And Oculus guy was building. He didn't make it. That's tragic. As I laugh at him. Got him. Lucky hit, lucky hit. Okay, I need to, let me see if I can do the, something about an exosuit. Maybe I have enough material for that. If I can even do that here. Let's see. No, it's in like a other place, ain't it? Possibly. I don't know. Let's see. Is it here? Okay. I guess not yet. Gear. Combo attack equipment. Combo attack power level to a higher. Increases attack power. Beta charge. More beta charge. Protection gear. Damage reduction. Ooh. Let's do this one for now. Wait, yeah, this one. Okay. So you can do, what's this, like earrings or something? And stuff on her glasses. Comrades. Okay, so I guess that won't be here. Skills, rest, and then that. Okay, we'll keep it pushing then. I heard you. Cut him in half. I'm trying to make sure I'm doing right. You want some bullshit. If I could teabag you, I would, punk. Don't they look gross? No wonder you're angry, bro. Okay, this is where I was before. Okay, let's see if I can do this suit now. Yeah, let's try this. Okay, so I can't do that yet. Gear sockets or... whatever. Okay. I'm trying to get the barrel. That's some bullshit. Ew! You don't even have hands. You're screwed. Got your friends, dickhead. type exospine. Exospines contribute to Eve's combat style. You can equip exospines to your equipment's exospine to choose your desired combat style. That's cool. Upgraded at repair consoles, located in supply camps. Each upgrade unlocks additional features. Okay, let's see what we got here, baby. Baby. Chain type. Increase attack power of combo attacks level 2 or higher. Okay, let's see what this does. Okay, I don't know what that did, but eventually I will see, I guess. Come on, you gotta stop with that. Okay. Oh no. I'm screwed. That didn't even... You... I'm fucked. No, I'm not. You're fucked. Bitch. Fuck you, man. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna run away. And you're gonna fuck off. You're gonna fuck off. You're gonna fuck off. You're gonna fuck off. A little bit of cheese never hurt nobody. Oh, now you're open. How do I use this? Is it Q? Yeah. Sweet. What the fuck is that? Oh. Yep. Like this bad boy open. Do a little bit of investigating. Yes, sir. Jades? Almost forgot. Almost missed it. Okay, we need 2 of them. Or do I already have one? Have one? I did not know I had a second one. I thought I only had one. Just what I needed. Sorry, 1 second. Okay. Okay. How much money I got now? I should be rolling in dough for sure. Yep. Go ahead and purchase that. We're rich. We got it. We got it. We're big time. Where's the other one I had? This one. Yep. Do I want to do another one? Damage the shield. Yep. We'll wait on that. I don't need that just yet. Any skill saves? Yes, sir. Let's do it. Let's do it. 1 point. We should wait. I don't think any of that is like pivotal just yet. Supposed to go that way. Okay. Probably gonna fuck around and find out if I go this way, huh? It's gonna be like some big ass monster waiting for me. Nothing but sadness and regret over here. You better not. If you did, I was gonna punch you in your nipple. Got him. Got him. You saw what I did to your cousin, right? I don't think you want this, big baby. I told you. Oh, 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 oh. He's half the man he used to be. I told him he ain't want this. He ain't listen to me. I tried to help him. Orca Terminators? Oh, okay. Oh. Yet another man in a very odd position. The network is down, sky is burned, the colony falls apart. Where is Mother Sphere? Why is the colony falling down to the earth? Is it? Is this the only song they have? I feel like this has been playing over and over and over again. You thought that little shit was gonna do something to me? No, you didn't. You just had to go out like you were trying. You tried your best. It just wasn't good enough. Go collect your retirement check. What's going down here? Oh my gosh. Oh, it's some feisty little shits, aren't you? Now my G's. Do I turn this? Looks very turnable. I don't turn that? Looks like I should be turning it. Okay. Should I wait till he turns around? Fuck it. Nah, fuck it. We ball. Bro, you don't know. I'm telling you, these people don't get it yet. But you know what? Listen to me. You won't be able to know that I'm her, but at the same time, like, just know it. Wish you knew it before you died, but hey, I mean, it is what it is. Some of us gotta learn the hard way, and you just happen to be one of them.
Your memories live on forever.
I've collected 3 of these. Why am I not already done? Cool. You just, man, all up in his pockets. She said, run that shit. Okay, I guess I did that whole area. Cleared them out. Ruined a few bloodlines with that one. But all in a day's work. Oh, hell no. Horse? Okay, now's my time to shine. Oh. It was purple. I ain't fucking with you there. Yep. Got him. You came in with all that hype. You got put down, boy. See, these niggas gonna learn today, man. They gonna learn. Someday. I'll leave a trail for them so they realize. A blood trail. What's that? All these gates can't be open from one side. Come on. Give me that. Oh. Okay. Yes, sir. Look at you just standing over here by yourself. Because you're ugly. Bro, I did it too early. I did. I'll take that. And I'll return with that. Bye. Okay, I know where I'm at. It's 128. Should I? Critical damage increased by 23%. That might be kind of cool. Should I rest? Does it automatically save stuff like that? That would essentially have been me. Another skill point, possibly? Yeah. Okay, so what should we do now? Okay. Ambush from behind. That could be useful. Perfect dodge. See, that actually that may be it. Let's go ahead and do that one. Yeah. Okay. All right. Guess I'll end here and come back. Well, yeah, I guess we'll end it here and then kind of come back to it. Girl, you look good. All right. Anything different? Not really. Alrighty. All right. Guess I'll end it here. Thank you to everybody who is watching the stream at any given point that this is. If you are watching this as a VOD, thank you so much. Watching this on YouTube, thank you so much for the view. I appreciate you, especially if you got all the way to the end of this. I appreciate you all so very much, as always. I appreciate you fully, more than you could ever know. Thanks for watching stream. Thanks so much, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be on stream, as always. I appreciate you. I do. I really do. You know it. All right. Talk to you guys later. Thanks so much.